Today I'm going to make banana bread. I'm starting off with 2 cups of flour. And then 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. And you always want to check the date on your baking powder. Make sure it's still in date. And then 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then you want to get your ground cinnamon. And you're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And then 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. And then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you want to take a whisk and combine that all together. And then once you've got that all combined, set it aside. And then now I'm going to combine my eggs. I have 2 beaten eggs. And then my bananas, which I have beaten up. A cup of sugar. And then 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Then I'll take a spoon and just combine this all together. And then once I get this all combined, then I'll add it into my flour mixture. Combine it good. And then add it into your flour mixture. And then stir this all together. Now, once I've got it all combined, just until the flour, you don't want to overstir it, I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of chopped pecans. And then just fold these in lightly. Now that I have the mixture, the correct consistency, I'm going to put it into my greased loaf pan. Now I'm going to make my streusel topping. Streusel topping. That's hard to say. I've got 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Then I will take 2 tablespoons of butter. Where's my butter? I'm just going to take my butter. I'm going to cut it up just a little bit before I put it in, because then I'm going to take your cutter and start cutting in the butter into the brown sugar and the flour. Now I have my streusel topping ready, and I'm just going to start spooning it, or using my fingers, and just put it across the top, and then put it in a 350 oven for about 50 to 60 minutes. Now here's our finished project. And all I gotta do, like I said, is put it in the 350-degree oven, 55 to 60 minutes. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope you'll try this. Good eats.